Young voters, man, that's a lot, isn't it? A lot of young voters and would-be voters getting in on the CNN YouTube debate. So what's on their minds? Here's one of their questions.
I'm representing my AP Government class from Fox Chapel Area High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and this question is for Senator McCain. It has been reported that veterans constitute 1 in 4 homeless people in the United States. As a veteran yourself, as well as a candidate for the next president of the United States, what would you do to make sure our men and women in uniform do not end up on the streets?
The writer and producer responsible for that submission is Rebecca Dorr, known as Becca to her friends and family. She's with us from Pittsburgh. Hey, and next to her there is Annie Ulizio. Annie, is that close? Is that close to the way you pronounce your last name?
Yes, Ulizio, yeah.
That is? Wow, okay. You saw her asking that question posed to Senator McCain. Yeah. Becca, let's start with you. You've been watching the debates, I understand. Do you feel you know where the candidates stand on the issues that are important to you? And then a natural follow-up to that one.
Well, I feel that it's important for the public to be able to ask the questions that they want to ask to the candidates and to clear up issues that are on their mind. So the questions that we asked were important to us, and we did want to hear the answers that they had to
Look at you there, all strong and poised. Very nice. Okay, so outside of the question about the veterans and homelessness, what else? I'm just curious. What else are young people of your age interested in?
Well, we posed a question to the candidates about No Child Left Behind. And as a high school student, we are being endlessly tested to meet the requirements that give our school funding. And so, I mean, the question it's very important to us as students.
Gotcha. So, Andy, let me ask you a question. You asked a question about veterans and homelessness.
Yes.
You know what, sometimes a little secret here, we frame questions based on the answers to similar questions. Do you have a sense of what the answer to that question might be from the candidates?
Actually, yeah. I actually looked up some policies that Senator McCain has on the issue. He has been working on legislation to make sure that when they come back from Iraq, they will have the jobs, they will have the money that they need to get back into, civilian life without any trouble. So,
would you like to see that same question asked of all the candidates, and maybe see if there's some differences between the candidates?
I would, yeah. I mean, Senator McCain probably has a very strong policy on it just because he is a veteran himself. It would be interesting to see what the other candidates have to say about it. So.
And let's get to another question here. This is a question for Ron Paul.
Yes, fellow Pittsburgh.
I'm currently a senior at Fox Chapel Area High School in Pittsburgh, PA, and this question's for fellow Pittsburgher Ron Paul. As a working 17-year-old, I currently have to pay taxes on my wages, but yet I'm still disenfranchised. I'm forced to give a government, which I have no say in, money to programs that I cannot vote on. If elected president, would you allow me to vote?
And Becca, if I could, let me ask this of you. Do you have a sense of how Pittsburgh's Ron Paul might answer that question?
Well, I think it's kind of hard to say, yes, I will lower the voting age.
Yeah.
And so, in that sense, the question is a little bit far-fetched, but I think it's a really important issue to bring up, and it'll be interesting to see just what his stance on that problem was in our society.
Give me your general sense of where we are in this process. Do you like generally what you're hearing from the Democrats, from the Republicans? Do you like what you're getting from the debate so far?
I mean, yeah, I have actually learned a lot from the debates. It's probably where I pick up the most information about the candidates. And I like the candidates' answers, and, they tend to dance around the question sometimes, but they do get down to it sometimes, and I do like what I'm hearing from the candidates.
And, Annie, one last question for you. Has the internet participation in the CNN YouTube debate, has it made the debate process more interesting, more compelling for you?
Definitely. I think it's really a way for kids that can't vote yet to get involved, because people are on the internet a lot. People hear about the YouTube debate, and it's just a great way to understand where the candidates are coming from on different policies, so people can really be comfortable with what they're voting for in November and really know what they're doing.
Boy, so smart, so poised, both of you. How great is that? I don't think we mind turning over the future to you guys. Great to have you both on the program this morning.
Thank you very much, Mr. Harris.
That was good. Mr. Harris, oh my goodness, what am I, 90? All right, thank you, ladies. And once again, another reminder, Mr. Harris, be sure to watch tonight, 8 Eastern, when your voice will be heard. The Republican YouTube debate only on CNN, your home for politics.